Okay, lyric.
You like my popsicles?
Okay, I'm cooking today and I'm sick, so that's why I sound like this. To the market, I got all fresh seasonings and herbs. So I got some thymes and I got some rosemary. I got some fresh garlic. I'm putting on my food today. Instead of using seasonings, I'm using the actual herb. This is rosemary, thymes, and we all should know what a fresh garlic look like, but this is what the fresh garlic look like. And then you open it up and it has like a garlic clove in there, and then you cut it up. My dilemma right now is, do I keep it whole like this and put it in there, or do I cut it up a little bit? When I look at chefs, they all are like putting the whole thing in there, but I have a lot of chicken and I don't want to use up all my herbs in one time I cook. Like, that would be crazy. So I think I'm gonna cut it up a little bit, but I'm just using Himalayan salt and I'm using fresh ground pepper. This one is gluten-free, all natural, no chemicals, no preservatives, non-GMO. And that's the seasonings you want to start buying, is the ones that don't have all the chemicals in it and non-GMO, because the ones that we use on a daily basis have a lot of stuff in it. This is what it looked like up close. You can see that this particular brand is sold at Kroger's. I think it's at Publix. I know it's at a couple of markets that I went to. It's kind of expensive. However, it lasts longer than your other seasonings. The flavor is all the way there. Or you can go to the market and get it fresh from the market. Don't use canola oil. Don't use like that frying oil. I forgot, vegetable oil or anything like that. You're either going to use coconut oil or avocado oil. I'm using avocado oil because I'm doing more like a sauteed versus just a little steam. Normally I use coconut oil. So those are the two you want to use, coconut oil or avocado oil. Don't use that vegetable oil, canola oil, all of that stuff. That stuff is bad. The chicken is seasoned with Himalayan salt, pepper, and smoked paprika. I have colors of different peppers. I have green, I have yellow, and then I have some onions. This is my garlic, and this is the thyme and rosemary. So first I'm going to put in the garlic, the onion, and the rosemary to kind of get that seasoning going. A small note, don't put a lot of that avocado oil, because I normally don't, but because I was cooking online, I kind of put a little bit more than I usually do. Don't put a lot in there, because that stuff starts popping way too much for my liking. Wait, I was over here like this with my top. So you see how little oil I have in there? It's still frying, and it gives a good crisp on there. So you don't need all that oil to get a good color on your chicken. Okay, now I have some spinach on the vines. I'm about to cut it off. And I'm making garlic spinach. Oh God. I told y'all those colors was gonna make it look good. I put some more thyme and rosemary on top, even though I cooked it and sauteed it with it, but I'm put some more on top. Look at that. The colors look really good. I'm gonna put it in the oven on about 250 while I cook everything else, so this can be nice and tender and soft. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in it, not much, but try to get non-GMO butter. Somebody just said they never seen spinach on a vine. I never seen spinach on a vine either until I think it was like two months ago. I'm so Americanized. I know I am. And it was just so crazy. I was like, wait, that's how spinach is supposed to come on a vine? Like, wait, I only seen it in the plastic containers and like the bags. That's the only way I have seen it since like childhood. And I was like, wait, that's how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to be on a vine. If you go to a market, Everett has said he's seen it at Kroger's before on the vine, but I ain't never seen it on the vine before. But like fresh places where they sell fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and all that stuff like that, in markets, you will find it on the vine if you want it on the. I put the spinach in, and now you have to turn it around in that garlic and that butter, because the spinach starts dissolving really fast. So for all your spinach to get the flavor that it needs, You need to turn it and spin it around. Look at the chicken. It looks good. It looks colorful. It looks seasoned. Look at the carrots. I cut up those organic carrots. Did that off camera. The spinach, that is not much, so I don't know what everybody's gonna do. I'm gonna have to find an alternative for some of the people in my family. I should have got 4, but I only got 2. This is cauliflower rice. Did that off camera, and that was organic as well. You might think, Sleepy. Okay, I know y'all probably thinking, Sleepy, where's your starch? Where's your mashed potatoes, your macaroni and cheese, or whatever else we be eating? Well, I don't do starch anymore because starch turns into sugar. Sugar turns into fat. And that is where all the different health problems come in with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, and different things like that. And it also is bad for your gut health because it's processed foods. And like if you do decide to do a starch, you want to do a starch every blue moon. You don't want to do it all the time. You don't want to do it with every meal, maybe once a month or something like that. Therefore, it won't affect your gut health. So I did a potato maybe last week sometime. I did like it's stuffed with veggies and grass-fed cheese and stuff like that. And that's a little bit more healthier, even though I did do a potato. It is starch, but I did it once. You know what I'm saying? You have to slow down and not do what you normally would do with every meal. That is what's hurting our health. Let's see if there's a difference between the spices and the herbs.
Y'all ready to try my chicken? Y'all ready to try the chicken with me? Oh no, wait.
It's really, really good.
Silence! Silence! I need